What's going on, man? This is Anfernee Simons coming in from IMG Academy. We now listen to 35KY Sports.
What up, world? What up, world? You're listening to 35KY Sports. It's your guy, Murph.
It's your boy, Al.
The real man, the BBN.
And we have a special guest on the show with us this evening. Who we got on the line with us, Al?
Yes, we do, man. We're honored to have a special guest on here. It's NBA playoff time. As soon as the playoffs end, you know what the attention moves to. It moves immediately to the NBA draft. We catch ourselves here draft combine week, and we got a special guest, somebody, he didn't make it to be a Cardinal, but he's going to fulfill his dream, and he's headed to the NBA. And we welcome special guest to the 35KY Sports Show, Anfernee Simons out of IMG Academy. How you doing this evening, man?
I'm doing good, man. Just doing good. I can't complain.
Appreciate you giving us some more of your time. Got to shout you out. You were a former guest on here. We talked to you probably about a year ago, and man, things changed. About a year ago, you were headed to IMG Academy, planning a year to, go there and work on your game and come to the University of Louisville, man. So just tell me how the last year went for you, man.
It's been a crazy year, man, honestly. But, everything happens for a reason, I guess. And so I just, trying to get better every day. And, that's what I hold myself to. So that's what I've been trying to do for the past year, honestly. Just trying to get better.
How has your game developed within the last year? What can you say has improved from last year to this year?
I don't really focus on a couple things, but I feel like I'm just getting better at everything throughout the year. That's why my main focus is to get better at everything, inch by inch. So I feel like I got better at pretty much everything in the past year.
I, for one, want to say thank you for decommitting for Louisville. I did not want to see you once a year and have to hear about you dragging opponents and everything. So thank you for decommitting for Louisville. But I want to ask you, how much of this year playing did you put into trying to iron in on your point guard skills, considering, that's what the NBA is practically going to be looking at you at?
I try to be much better of a communicator and stuff like that, because those guys talk nonstop. So, that's really the main thing. And then just working, just keep playing, honestly. Just play my game and just everything just take care of itself.
That's what's up. What, as far as I know, the NBA is definitely a physical game. As you watch the NBA playoffs unfold, what are you doing to kind of prepare yourself for, the physicality you're going to face at that level and adding strength?
Just stay in the weight room, work hard in the weight room. That's pretty much all you can do. And, just continue to try to get better and try to be more physical and learn different ways you can be physical with people.
What actually went into your decision to declaring for the draft? I know me and Al are big parts of Card Nation, and we know a lot of Card fans that were anticipating for you to come to school here. We were definitely rooting that on. But, you did go ahead and declare for the NBA draft. What went into the decision, and how did you make that decision?
It was just somebody told me about it, and it was just like I talked to both my parents, and then everybody found out that I was thinking about going and stuff like that. So it just created a little buzz. And so after that, I just started looking into it a little bit. People started, saying that, I'm being mid first round and all that stuff. But I was just trying to get better at the time, so I really wasn't worried about it. But me and my parents talked about it, and I thought I was, I felt good about myself doing it. So we just made a decision to just go ahead, take on a challenge.
And since taking on the challenge, what you signed with an agent as well? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I signed with an agent.
What agency did you decide to go with?
Rosenhaus Sports.
Okay, all right. And you've been down in Miami working out. Who you've been training with?
It's a guy named Justin Zormello. He's trained. He was one of the first people who trains KD. So he's really good. He just does a lot of analytics, and he pretty slows the game down for me. And I feel like I got much better at that. I've completely changed my game since the summer and stuff in this past year. So over these 2 months been really helpful.
So since you've been training with him, kind of just take us inside a day. What your training regimen kind of goes. Take us behind the cover as you're preparing for the draft combine. Kind of just tell us a little bit how your day goes.
Well, I say my day goes. I wake up in the morning around, I'll say 8, eat breakfast, go to the gym at 9, work out on the court for about 2 hours, and then I lift weights for about, I say another 2 hours, and then After that, I just go do yoga or something later in the day, and that's pretty much my day. I'm done by like I say 6 o'clock every day, and that's pretty much every day. And then we'll switch it up one day, have Pilates or do different stuff, to help my body out and get me in tip-top shape.
Now, I know you said that once people started talking to you, saying you'll be eligible for the draft and everything, and you put that into motion, was there any option that you may go to college for at least 1 year, considering most NBA experts are saying next year draft is a weaker draft and you could end up lottery?
Yeah, definitely. That was a big decision to make. We thought about it a lot. That was really an option too. So I just felt confident in myself, and I was ready for the moment right now. So
we're talking with Anfernee Simons from IMG Academy. You had a great relationship with Coach Pitino. He did recruit you, and you did commit to coming to Louisville to play basketball. What's your relationship with Coach Pitino nowadays?
We have a pretty good relationship, but that's pretty much, he's got a good relationship. We talk, sometimes and stuff like that. So
that's good.
He's been a big help with me.
Any of the former Cardinals? Are you still keep in touch with any of the Cardinals, like Donovan Mitchell? I know he, you all communicated a lot through social media. You keep in touch with him?
Yeah, we talk regularly. Even past players like Dang and Ray was down here training, so I saw them once.
Okay. Kind of give me your thoughts on Donovan Mitchell's rookie year, man. I know you saw it, man. Your thoughts, man. Is he rookie of the year to you?
I don't want to say nothing controversial. But, I would guess that he would be rookie of the year. Him or Ben, they both deserve it. They've been playing really well this year. So, and Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum is one of those guys that should be up there too. So, he's been playing really well, especially in the playoffs.
Oh, definitely.
Being so young, playing good and getting to these conference finals, so that's big.
You've been watching the playoffs, man. What's your thoughts on just the playoffs as a general, like where we're at now with the conference finals?
There's a lot of surprises, honestly. Boston surprised everybody. They've been playing pretty good, and I pretty much knew who was going to be in the Western Conference Finals. That was pretty much a no-brainer there. Yeah. But I can't wait to see that. Those first 2 games. I want to see, who comes out with the win and stuff. But it should be interesting in the Western Conference Finals. I also want to see the Boston matchup. So I want to see how those young guys do against veterans.
That Boston team kind of interesting. The fact that they got so many young players, playing in the conference finals. Rookies, second-year guys, even Rozier, a third-year guy. Do you kind of envision yourself sometimes, like while watching the playoffs, like in that moment?
Yeah, definitely. That's it. That's the goal for any NBA players, to make it to the playoffs and play for a championship. So I definitely, visualize myself being in that position.
Who, growing up, like who did you look up to in the NBA? Like who did you try to model your game after?
I was a big Trace McGrady fan growing up, so he's probably my favorite player growing up because I was in Orlando. He's played for the Magic then, so I was a big Trace McGrady fan. And and LeBron too. I was a big LeBron fan.
We're talking with Anfernee.
Still am.
We're talking with Anfernee Simons from IMG Academy, future NBA draft pick.
So preparing for Chicago next with the Combine, what have you been told to expect up there in Chicago as far as just next week? Will you participate in 5-on-5 out there, full court action?
I honestly don't know yet. We still trying to decide all that stuff, but I really don't know what to expect, honestly. I'm just gonna go out there and try my best, honestly. Just try my best. That's all anybody can ask for, and I can ask for. So
definitely.
With the draft, it'll definitely be here before you know it. And one thing that I think about when I think about the draft is, the suits that everybody wears. I know Samaki Walker had the infamous Players Club suit. You had Jalen Rose that had that bright red, blood red suit that he had on. What have you put any thought into what you gonna wear? How you gonna jump fly?
I just designed my suit the other day.
Okay, so
I can't let nobody know what it look like though.
What about shoes?
I gotta wait.
What you gonna have on your feet? Something foreign?
I don't even know that yet.
Okay.
I'm still looking for the shoes to go with it.
You gotta do something. You gotta do something. Come hard, man, with the shoes, man. The shoes make the fit, man.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna be wearing on the court? You know, if you going with the check, you going with 3 stripes, Under Armour?
I don't even know yet.
Okay, no preference, so whoever's gonna cut the check.
Yeah, you could say that. I don't know.
Right.
We'll definitely see. Well, definitely talking with Anfernee Simons from IMG Academy. Anfernee, you know, your dream is so close to be fulfilled. What is something that your family is looking forward to? You know, your mother and father and your family have been on this journey with you to fulfill your dream. What's something that you think that they will say when you finally cross that stage?
They're gonna be real proud of you because it's been a long road and it's been a lot of ups and downs. So I mean, it's gonna be crazy, and I know they're gonna be nervous. I already know they're gonna be nervous. So I mean, I'm just looking forward to it, but can't get too ahead of myself right now. No,
definitely the draft. We're less than about 6 weeks away actually from the draft. It'll be June 21st in the Barclays. It looks to be a loaded first round. A lot of bigs in the class. It's kind of a big, heavy draft class. And honestly, this year, not a lot of guards honestly are getting first round attention. The only other guards that are kind of in your caliber would be a Trae Young, Colin Sexton, and a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Lonnie Walker. What do you think about the guard class that you're coming in with this year?
All of them bring different stuff to the table. It's a lot of versatility. Guys can shoot, really athletic, and can handle the ball, and they can do everything, honestly. So I mean, every guard here is good. So I think any teams wouldn't miss out on anybody.
How are you going to kind of go about differentiating yourself, and as far as just play when it comes at that next level? It seems like like the combo guard, such as like a Rozier and Mitchell, are excelling in the playoffs, and then you've had other guys that if you depend on other people for your own shot, it sometimes kind of it can find struggles. You can get froze out in the NBA game. Kind of how can you prepare yourself and differentiate yourself from some of the other guys?
I'm just trying to get better at everything and playing my game and being confident in what I can do and what I bring to the table. So I feel like what I bring to the table is, a mixture of 1 and 2 combo guards. So I think that I can bring both styles to the table, and that's what I think the league is going nowadays, where guys can play multiple positions. So
to kind of piggyback off that, I know when I look at the mock drafts, it's not really a knock on you besides that you need to add strength, but a lot of these pro scouts and stuff think you're not ready to contribute next year. They think you're a couple years away. How do you honestly feel going into once you get drafted and you make a team? Do you feel you're going to make an impact as a rookie, as in you go chase the rookie of the year?
I feel confident in myself that I'm able to do it, but if the team thinks I'm not ready or anything like that, but I may have no problem with playing time in the D League and stuff like that. I mean, anything that's preparing me to get better, and I'm trying to help the team out. So any way I can do that, I'm gonna do it. So I'm not really worried about it.
That's a great attitude to have, man. Definitely, we appreciate you giving us some of your time. Could you let our listeners know where they can follow you on social media, follow your journey to draft day and your career as well?
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Ant Simons, and then Twitter at Anfernee Simons.
All right, man. We appreciate you giving us that time, man. What you been bopping lately on the iPad, man, on the iPhone when you in between training?
Same thing. I listen to J. Cole. I listen to R&B too. So R&B my morning music.
Okay.
So mostly in the morning before workouts, I'm listening to R&B.
Smooth it out in the morning.
Yeah, I can't listen to the upbeat stuff in the morning.
But you trap it out in the afternoon?
Yeah. after 2:00 it's straight hip hop.
Well, definitely, man. We appreciate you always giving us some of your time, and definitely we want to check back in with you after the draft, man. We definitely want to congratulate you and celebrate with you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
Man. We'll be out in Vegas for Summer League as well, so definitely check in with you out in Vegas, man. So we'll be in tune with you, man, following. And hey, one thing, even though you didn't make it here to put a Cardinal jersey, you were committed. So in Louisville fans' mind, you a Cardinal,
yes,
man.
Sir.
So don't even worry about that you didn't come to school. You gonna get the
They was
love.
happy that I ain't putting no other college jersey on.
You never committed anywhere else. You was only committed to the Cardinals. You go in a special category with Sebastian Telfair, with Amir Johnson, and Dante Smith, guys who committed to the Cardinals, never made it here, but went on to the NBA and other things, and they still get the Cardinal love. So you still get it, man.
Yes,
So
sir.
when you get their rep, you can place your bets in the locker room on the Ville. New coach, but it's the same thing here.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, man. We'll holler at you. We appreciate your time, man.
All right, thank you.
All right,
Appreciate
thank
y'all.
you, Anthony.
Mhm.